What's up? What's up? This is Diamond D. You're watching SplashMag.com. Peace. D.I.T.C.
Here's a rough jam for your phonograph needle. Final check.
Herzlich willkommen bei einer neuen Episode vom Splash Mag. Wir sind heute hier in Leipzig im Coney Island und bei uns ist niemand Geringeres zu Gast als Diamond D. Vielen vielleicht noch geläufig von der legendären Crew D.I.T.C aus New York. So Diamond, nice to have you on the show.
All right, nice to meet you, man.
It's a great pleasure. So, as I explained before, we have you here in our special interview rubric called Vinyl Check.
Right.
And we brought up a bunch of records and want to hand over these records to you and want to talk to you about this and that record and want to get to know some special anecdotes that you link to these records.
All right.
So, yeah, what can you tell us about this one?
This is actually the first album that I appeared on in the group Ultimate Force. There's a picture of me and Master Rob right here. This was on Strong City Records. The great Jazzy Jay. He taught me everything I know as far as being a producer. And this is special to me. This is the first thing that I had in the store that actually had my name on it, you know, and it was just vindication that, you know, it could possibly, the music shit could possibly work. Okay. So this is real special to me. So, and your first album was Ultimate Force. It got shelved back then. So it was reissued. Well, no, what happened was Strong City Records they had lost their deal with Universal, so the album just was never released. And I think it was released in 2007. Jazzy Jay released it again. He released it. But yeah, this is special to me. I like this. Okay. So back then you were just focused. I was just a DJ. Yeah, you were focused on production and a producer too. So and what made you step on the mic? What made me step on the mic is being around Lord Finesse and being around Grand Poobah from the Brand Nubians. But the Grand Poobah was in a group called Masters of Ceremonies, and they were on Strong City Records as well. Okay. So just being around those two made me, you know, just want to explore some other avenues. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's bring back a lot of memories. Okay. And I read that Jazzy Jay is working on a new project for like the next year. Is it true? So you're in contact with him, or? I spoke to Jay not too long ago. He didn't mention it to me, but you know, Jay, he's always busy. You know, he travels a lot DJing, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's going back to getting behind the boards and doing what he's known for. You know what I mean? So, shouts out to my man Jazzy Jay. Okay. So we move on to the next one. So right. Special too. This is my first solo album, released in fall of 1992. Stunts, Blunts, and Hip Hop. We're here for the 20th anniversary. Everybody says it's a classic, so I'm just grateful for that. Yeah. So yeah, you mentioned this is like the 20 years anniversary that brought you here overseas, and right. You're performing with a live band tonight. So yeah. How did that happen? You know. I did a show with the live band back in August, and it was really good. So me and my agent out here, we just said, you know, let's try to put together a tour of Europe with the live band, and we put it together. And tonight is the last night. We've been in Europe for like 2 weeks, so tonight's the last show. But yeah, this is it. Stunts, Blunts, and Hip Hop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And is this something that you might will take over to the States? Yeah, this possibly. Yeah, doing definitely. The live show? Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Yeah. Okay. You mentioned this is like a classic record, so right. Were you having this feeling even 20 years ago when the record was finished? Like, man, this is a classic one. Maybe in 20 years I will be out in Germany and performing with a live band. No. Actually, when I finished the album, I basically just wanted it to be liked, like, you know, like most people's first albums. You know, I didn't know it would be considered a classic. I was just hoping that everybody liked, you know, what took me a while to create in the studio. So I'm just grateful for that.
Another classic jam.
Right. Low End Theory. Song Show Business. A lot of people think that I produced that, but I didn't. That was actually produced by Skef Anselm. I know Skef from Strong City. Skef was Jazzy Jay's co-producer / engineer. What happened was Pooh and the Brand Nubians around this time, they were starting to have some internal conflict. And Pooh was supposed to be on the song, but he didn't come to the session. And I was there just hanging out. But you know, Q-Tip, he knew they had an album coming out. This came out before my album. And,
91.
And he asked me, you want to get on the joint? And I was like, fuck it, I'm here, let's do it. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Q-Tip and A Tribe Called Quest for giving me my first break. Really. Even, like I said, even though I had my own solo deal, my album wasn't released yet. So this is more or less the introduction of me as an MC to the masses. Up until this point, I was just known as the DJ of the Ultimate Force and producer. At this point, I had done Lord Finesse first album with Premier and Showbiz. I had done some things for Don Barron, for Busy B. So shouts out to Q-Tip and the Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. I read a statement from Showbiz where he said like this album really raised the bar in terms of production and really made him push forward in terms of the production of the Runaway Slave LP. So would you co-sign this statement?
Yeah, I agree. Me and Showbiz were both big Tribe Called Quest fans. And, the first 3 albums definitely raised the bar. People's Instinctive Travels, The Low End Theory, and Midnight Marauder. All 3 are classics. All 3 definitely pushed the envelope as far as sample-based production was concerned. You know what I mean? So I was just, like I said, I was there hanging out as a fan. I didn't come down here to get on no song. But at the end of the day, I was on the song. Yeah.
Okay. On the next one.
Second album, 5 years after the first album. Hatred, Passions, and Infidelity. Bittersweet, good album. Really wasn't promoted well by Mercury. The one thing that comes to mind about this album is I wanted the song This One to be a single, with Busta Rhymes. But around this time, Busta was on his second album, I think. Second or first. I don't know, one of those. And for some reason, Mercury Records and Elektra Records, Busta's record label, couldn't come to an agreement where I was able to use that song as a single. Other than that, people like Hiatus, Flowing, MC Is My Ambition.
5 Fingers of Death.
5 Fingers of Death, of
Even
course.
It was produced by Kid Capri.
That's right, yeah. Kid Capri produced 5 Fingers of Death. Me and Kid Capri, we're good friends. We go digging together a lot. And, that was with, of course, Diggin in the Crates, Big L, Fat Joe, Lord Finesse, AG. Pete Rock and Phife Dawg on Pains and Strife. Good album. Good album. But like I said, I don't think it was promoted as well as it could have been. But, the fans still dug it, so that's all that matters.
So, and do you think you will tour this for the 20th anniversary in 2017?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. This is, day 1. That's right. What can I say? This is probably one of the biggest Diggin in the Crate songs that I produced. This is basically our one of our most popular records. I don't want to say the biggest because we have a big catalog. This is one of the more popular ones. Whenever I perform it in Europe, the fans go crazy. So, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to do my verse tonight. But, yeah, this is definitely a tight joint right here.
I even read that Finesse wasn't really feeling that beat when he first heard it, and he was like, not sure if he
I
wanted to
don't
step
know.
on this
Yeah,
one.
Showbiz told me that too. I didn't know. But yeah, evidently, at first Finesse was like, but when Finesse heard what we had done, he decided to jump on there. So that's a little bit of trivia. But yeah, good song.
And speaking on D.I.T.C, I read that you are also planning to do a reunion album, or can you state anything on that? Is it concrete plans, or?
I do know that some songs were recorded. So you know, once I get back to the States, I know AG and OC are on tour also. So maybe once, once we all get back, we probably sit down and try to bang it out. Yeah.
Okay. But
Okay.
you can speak on more details. So.
No, not at this time. But like I said, some songs were recorded.
Okay. And is it with like the whole crew? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everybody was there. You know, including Fat Joe.
Next one.
Okay. The Alkaholiks, Coast to Coast, Next Level, and Let It Out. Wow. They came to my house looking for beats. I don't know, I might have played them about 5 or 6 tracks, and they picked those 2. We shot a video for Next Level.
Remarkable thing about this album is that you were like one of the first producers coming from the East Coast and doing stuff with cats from the West, because it wasn't popular back then. So
yeah, I was one of the first East Coast producers to work with a number of West Coast artists. House of Pain, Alkaholiks, Cypress Hills, Exhibit, Razzcast, you know. So and this is like right in the middle of the East Coast West Coast beef. Which really was just a beef between Biggie and Pac. It really wasn't no East Coast West Coast beef to begin with. But you know, the media just hyped that up. Once again, shouts out to the Alkaholiks.
So we stay in the West.
MED. That's right. Yeah, I rhymed on Pressure. That's right. I knew it was one of these joints. Yeah, you know, Madlib reached out to me, and you know, Madlib's another producer that I respect. And you know, I actually heard a James Brown flip that he did that really impressed me about Madlib.
Okay.
But make a long story short, I jumped on this track. I don't think I've ever met him in person. You know, they sent me the track. I laid my verse. But you know, shouts out to MED once again. Shouts out to Stones Throw, Madlib, Egon, Peanut Butter Wolf, everybody over there.
I think there's like 2 remarkable things about this one, which is like from 2011. The first thing is that they flipped the sample that you were flipping on AG's Nowhere to Go, on AG's The Dirt version.
Oh,
Exactly. So
did they sample it, or they redid it?
They flipped the same sample that you were flipping back then. And another topic that I want to talk with you about is like, we see up in front here Mac Miller. So right now there's this kind of lawsuit from Lord Finesse against his camp in terms of the beat that he used for his.
Yeah, he evidently he just put the needle on the record and rhymed to the whole record. That's stealing. What else do you want me to say? When I sample somebody's record, I have to pay for it. The ones that are noticeable, you know. But then again, they say it was a mixtape. But is the song on here that he did for Lord Finesse?
No, this was not on vinyl. It was.
Oh, okay, yeah, because evidently, you know, Mac Miller says it wasn't for sale. It was just on a mixtape.
Yeah.
I understand both sides, you know, and you know, I hope they can work it out. You know.
Would you react in the same way when, let's say, like somebody like A$AP Rocky would have rapped over the Day One beat, and you know, put it on a mixtape and sell it. So would you also think about suing them, or would you say, okay, fuck it, I got exposure to the media and maybe some new cats, they got put onto my catalog?
Well, the Day One first appeared on as a skit, The Beat, on Pete Rock's second album. It's a little skit. Then Bad Boy used it. Puffy and Biggie, they used it. And then I did it. You know, but I didn't put the needle down on any of their records. I went and got the original record and I chopped it up. So, you know, I don't think I would make any noise about it. I'm sure the person who created the song, he would have something to say about it. You know, Oliver Sane, it's his music. I don't own it.
Yeah.
You know, I think with the Mac Miller thing, Finesse created that. You know, just from different samples, different, you know, boom, 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 boom. That was created. So, you know, like I said, you know, it's a mixtape year, but as far as Finesse is concerned, I guess that song like played a significant role in establishing who Mac Miller, you know, was. So I'm not really following it too much. So whatever happens, happens. My boy Pharoahe Monch, yes.
Like the most recent work today.
Yeah, Shine. I sent Pharoahe a couple of beats, and he picked it. He had it for like a couple of months, and then he got back to me. He sent me this song, asked me what I thought about it. I thought it was crazy, and it actually was the lead single, you know. So I was proud of that. You know what I mean? And you know, of course, Pharoahe Monch, he's one of the best MCs out right now. He's always been at the upper crest of MCs who are lyrical. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Pharoahe Monch. I've also worked on his first album.
Yeah, The
Truth, The Light, The Ass. So, you know, yeah, me and Pharoahe, we go back to the raucous days. So shouts out to Pharoahe Monch.
And you even get a lot of production requests nowadays.
Yeah. I'm still, like I said, I'm working on an album right now.
Okay.
You know, Pharoahe Monch is on there. Fat Joe, Black Rob, the Alkaholiks, Corrupt.
So it's a feature album, or
Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
so
Yeah,
you're just producing, also?
Yeah, I'm just producing. I might rhyme on one song, but I'm mainly gonna be behind the boards.
Okay.
AG is on there, OC is on there, you know. So the album's coming out. It's coming out hot. Master Ace is on there. So we'll see. We'll see when it comes out.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're looking forward.
No doubt.
Okay, so we're through. Thanks for being a guest on our show. It was a
Okay.
pleasure.
Thank you.